Hello, everyone. My name is Zane, and this is the I Wanted to People and Nobody Showed Up podcast. So hope to be a recurring series in Heresy in the 518. I'm going to try to get a kind of like South Texas guys, hopefully, except for people from my area talking on a podcast. And then no one showed up. But hey. Now, as such, I'm kind of behind, but I can still talk about some stuff. And basically, I'm going to be sitting here and waiting for people to show up until such a time that I am tired and feel like going to bed is a good idea, because I can't. Getting up's a bad idea. So let us begin here. I'm going to go grab the stream link and share it in some places, which should be fun. I know no one's watching right now because I didn't actually share the stream link yet, because I couldn't get it until I started, I don't think. But hey, we are still here for the thing. If I can, hoping this will work. That's fine. So the main topic I want to talk about today, and I wish I had been able to get some other. Actually, you know, I'll wait on the main topic and hope some other people show up. What I can do is talk about what I'm doing currently, which is putting together some of these wonderful. Look at these guys. Focus. Yeah. Got a whole bunch of bolters to put on. So that should be fun. I do not see the stream. So allow me to look to see. Ah, there we go. Yep, I had to view it as not myself. So allow me to grab that link and post it in the everywhere. So also with me, I have things previously built, like this random Terminator, who's kind of just hung off to the side. And then what else? Oh, yeah, this one was one of our fun ones. I decided that for my heavy weapon Terminator, who ended up with a flamethrower, heavy flamer, because he is in a close combat squad, I would give him this sword. And then his heavy flamer only went on weird. So now he's like he's attacking this guy, and I'm kind of okay with it. Yeah, let me grab this link. Okay. And then let's post there, and then I can post it to the Facebook. Guys, if I had known that I had to, if I had known I could find the thing earlier, I would have. And so that doesn't actually make sense. So let's go here. Sorry if this is a little bit not fun. I'm just trying to post this everywhere I can, because more people is better. Let us share this to And also, if anyone wants the link to come in here and talk, who are, I do have some plans for talking, so if anyone wants to pop in and talk, I am perfectly happy to do so. So while I share some more groups, I can show you guys some of the other stuff I have, including firing squad. All of my captains, of course, are going bolter, and what kind of, or not captain, sergeant, are going bolter and power fist, and what kind of sergeant wields his bolter in two hands. So this is firing squad. This is neutral. His weapons are just kind of in a very neutral position. And then there is, if I can find him, there he is. Come and have a go if you think you're hot enough. That's this pose, even though it kind of looks like he's about to do Hamlet, but he's gesturing in challenge, and I am very happy with those gestures I set up. Okay. If I need to share it other places, I can. Pretty much everyone else is in the group already, so. Okay. Yeah, not having anyone for this is a little bit embarrassing. Sorry, guys. I was hoping people would be showing up, but also I have, of course, for anyone who's there on the podcast on Wednesday, I have Pitchfork McGee here, who has a weapon that I converted because I don't like power mauls, and so I converted his weapon to be able to be used as other stuff, maybe a saber or Paragon Blade if he ever is my Praetor. But this is generic HQ, generic Power Armor HQ. I still haven't built generic Terminator HQ because A, I don't really want to run a lot of Terminators, and B, I only have Tartarus and not Cataphracti. So it wouldn't really make a lot of sense to have the Cataphracti character in. Trying to think if there's anything else that's super fun to do. Yeah, so sharing another group actually, because why the hell not? Hopefully people will come watch and then actually get in here to talk. Hopefully. Hopefully. I say hopefully many times. Maybe it'll happen. Oh, God. Okay, I gotta go check the YouTube comments. Okay. On my phone, maybe, hopefully? Not actually sure. It's kind of worked. I have to like view it as another account. Okay. Can I? No, I want to go to. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to pull up the things on my phone. Yep, there we go. I pulled it up on the phone now. Oh. Okay. Oh, that would. Oh, that would be bad. Let me mute my own phone. There we go. Cool. Okay. Back to being professional. I see we have actual people in the chat, which is nice. That's heartening to know. So hello all. Actually, I can. Why do I have it on my phone? I can totally check on my YouTube. Okay. That's good. So hello all. I see Josh is in here. Well, and Alexis. So first off, hi Alexis. This is me making a fool of myself because I'm bored and so that I can then go to sleep and get up to do the charity event at Zombie Planet tomorrow, talking about the Prospero box set, what you can do with it, and general hobby stuff. So if you want to pop in with me, I did post the join link to the Zombie Planet Facebook group, or the 40K Facebook group at least, and that was the link that that was the link that I was hoping people would hop in using. So if you want to pop in here and help me make a fool of myself more, or make a fool of me, then do so. Otherwise, I think you and I are the only ones on here. I think I missed Josh, but I can of course text him and say that I've seen him. But yeah, mostly just talking about Prospero, showing off. I don't know if you would have seen it, Alexis, but I created this pitchfork guy using the lightning claws on the Betrayal at Calth. So he has this kind of spear thing. So good. Hello, people.
You want to be part of project.
Okay, apparently people who are from my floor are popping up to show on the podcast. Say hello. I have a bunch of... Wow, that's a lot of people. Guys, there's literally like my and one other person in this chat. And
this is sick.
I mean, yes, it's cool models. There's so many people that just show up in this.
That looks
Why?
Josh, go say.
Josh, why the fuck?
Wait, are there actual people watching it?
There's like one person who I've just
Wait,
asked to enter. Her, A. B. I don't even know if she's still watching because it says 2 viewers, but one of them is me. I don't even, and then like I think one of them's still you. Don't know. Why?
Was my hair.
Alexis, if you're still watching, I'm so sorry.
This is your game, right?
This is, I'm still building stuff for the game. Yeah, I'm building it. I'm in the middle of building it. And if you guys would stop crowding around me, I can continue to build it. No. I can't, like, I didn't even move to my room. It's not loud. Yeah, you guys just drove my only viewer away. Thanks, guys. No. No. Guys, like, literally, I can't even go in my room because I'm pretty sure Joe's sleeping. Like, this is the Burning at Prospero for Horus Heresy 30K.
I don't know what this looks like.
I use
Everything I say feels like it's
Stop it. Guys, if you're gonna be I will just like go somewhere. No, I'm talking. No, you're fine. Then let's talk about
Let's talk about Heresy.
Who wants to hear about Prospero? Let's go. So the Burning app, I also don't know why you guys came in here. I posted a stream link for a reason. But
that was like an invitation to say what's up.
But I also said if you guys were to join in the stream, I would give you the link to join the group chat.
Oh,
that the stream is in.
The link to the stream is like, come say hi. It was like, come say hi.
Guys.
Yeah, you're like, come check it out.
Yeah, no, I said come check it out, but like not in literality. Okay, Alexis is enjoying it at least. So, guys, okay, this is. I want to show this off. They're arm wrestling. I don't know. There we go. They are arm wrestling currently. There's a bunch of people in here. Only once I start, like literally, like I think it was 5-10 minutes ago. I posted the link in the group chat, and then everyone showed up. I might have to turn my mic down just because there's so much noise going on. But Hopefully this is not unbearable for the viewers. And my RA just showed up giggling his ass off. I don't know if you can see. Let me check this. Where is this? Guys, why? Also, guys, I just want you guys to know this is not going to be...
George Bush caused 9/11.
This is not going to be a novelty in 5 minutes.
This is the best game ever.
This is not going to be a novelty in like 3
Follow me on Twitter.
I'm going to be doing this constantly, like every Friday, hopefully. But hey.
I'll be there every day.
Good enough. Anyway, I'm trying to keep a watch on the chat. I'm sorry that it has been so insane, so very insane. Alexis posted on my post, and it is very laggy. Okay. I am apparently this is not a Prospero podcast. This is me and my homemates making fools of each other and ourselves. So that's good. This should be good. If anyone wants to join in, either I posted a link in one of the chats where I posted this, or just message me on Facebook or group me or wherever you got me and ask for the join link. I still have it. I think I can still grab it at least. I'm actually grabbing it right now. So if you guys can't find the post, if it didn't go through or something, I will send the link again. I do want to make this a more regular thing, so anyone who wants to come on and hang out, this will be hopefully a Friday thing. Although possibly with less loudness, really. What? Just keep doing it. No, keep doing it. Do it on stream. My floor. This is a good time. So you guys actually want me to explain what the Prospero is? Because this is actually a good segue. Okay, take a seat and
I don't know if I can do that.
don't talk long enough for me to explain if you want to hear it.
Donuts swim with
Sharks. It's a donut and a holding donut, and then there's a shark. And he's getting eaten by the shark.
So it's a donut. Donuts can't swim.
No, it's a dude that was swimming with a donut. Okay. Do you want? Okay. Apparently, I'm explaining Prospero now. So the Burning Prospero is a Heresy board game. Also, yeah, I'm streaming. Why are you shushing me? If you want shush, go somewhere else. It is the Burning at Prospero is a Horus Heresy board game designed by Games Workshop. It's a game for, I believe, only 2 people, but played using these plastic mini yourself. But most of us don't actually play the board game, and we sell all these bits online for like $5. Actually, I'm running. I'm just streaming. That's why I said, like, if you guys wanted me to, I'll do the stream link and you can just be on the stream instead of being in here. Okay, apparently I don't count my own views. That's good, I think. But we've dropped down to 0 views. So good job, guys.
It's our fault.
Probably. If you guys want to come in on the actual stream and hear me talk, do so. But yes, so we are. Things are happening. This will be a fun stream to watch and post. But we have some fun stuff here. So the horse, as I said, the Brand Prospero is a board game. But as most of us don't actually play it as a board game, let me explain for the layman what Horus Heresy, which is what the board game is based on, what the miniatures, including this guy, I shut off before, I think. Let me get it better. Are used for. So, the Horus Heresy is a miniature war game where we take all these little figures, all of all different kinds, and we put them on the board, and we roll dice. And it's a rules-based game. It's very similar to other tabletop games like D&D, a little bit chessy. If instead of squares you use inches. That's the main thing, is that the game is measured in inches, so you'll often see me walking around with a tape measure for no reason, and that is because it was just game night and I was using it. Everything from infantry to tanks, including this old metal one I got on eBay a while back, or metal plus. This feels like wood. That's just straight up wood. The tracks are just made of wood. Okay, cool. Ain't you mad? I'm gonna try to keep a good watch on the chat. So if you guys say things in the chat, I will hopefully be able to answer them. Josh is continuing to be a huge derp. I'm actually wondering if I switch off of YouTube on my primary page, do I not count as a viewer, or do I not count as a viewer in general? This is something I need to find out. No, it just looks like we have 2 people including me, 2 people without me. I don't know. I do not know if my own channel counts, but hey. Otherwise, I think we are here just in general, really, to talk about the game. So the Horus Heresy specifically is a historical war game, semi-historical. It's the history of the more popular Warhammer 40K. Warhammer 30K is set obviously 10,000 years in the past, during the height and subsequent fall of mankind, throughout which there is the Great Crusade led by the Emperor of Mankind, this almost godlike being, later called the God Emperor, who created genetically altered people that he dubbed the Space Marines, and he had legions of them, literally called legions, and went on a great crusade across the stars to reclaim humanity and reclaim the galaxy for humanity. And his sons were the Primarchs, and half of the Primarchs fell to the Dark Gods of Chaos. And that is where the Horus Heresy, named after the favored son of the Emperor, Horus, who was the war master of the legions and the crusade, who had fallen to chaos. He gave into the voices, and he betrayed the Emperor. Half of the legions went with him, half of the legions stayed loyal. There were, I believe, 12 in total, so 6 traitor and 6 loyalist, and they went to war, culminating in the assault on Terra, the place where the God Emperor resided. Yes, I do mean actual Earth. This is technically a dystopian future. And the subsequent killing of multiple Primarchs, Horus himself, and the Emperor being almost killed and locked in a stasis chamber called the Golden Throne, where he now acts as a beacon of psychic energy that navigators use to drive spaceships and figure out where they are in the world. So that's kind of cool. And we are helping to reenact that war-torn period. So most people will play one of the available Space Marine Legions, which I believe is 12. I'm not going to count right now. It might be more. I'm not even sure. It might be 20. No, it's definitely 12. 2 missing ones, I think. I'm not counting. But there's a lot. To be fair, there's a lot. And the story follows. It's a reenactment game, and primarily put out by Forge World, a sub-studio of Games Workshop proper. Although this board game specifically is Games Workshop made, so that's pretty cool. So now that's out of the way for all the laymen. I guess I will talk about my own choices with what I'm building, specifically or at least partially, but almost entirely for tomorrow, which is game day. And for that, I have a good selection of models. I have my 5. So the box set comes with 30 Space Marines in their basic power armor. This dude's one of the ones I'm currently putting together, who's currently armless because I need to still clip out the arms, and I've been hoping someone would come in so that I could pass the baton to them, explain themselves, and get my stuff done. And then I have a character, which is actually from another box set I traded, but the actual box set itself comes with 30 Marines, 10 Terminators, or 5 Terminators actually. I don't know why I said 10. 5 Terminators, which are the more heavily armored, and then a bunch of models I don't have because I traded them. 2 named characters for the legions in the box, the Space Wolves and the Thousand Suns. 5 Adeptus Custodes, or the personal bodyguard of the Emperor, and 5 Sisters of Silence, who are a race of or not a race, but a group of anti-psyker, all-female battle nuns, in a way, who go around and just attack people with psychic abilities, known as psychers, which the Thousand Suns Legion is largely made up of. So we have, for me, I traded a bunch of stuff. I got the characters from the previous box set, the Burning of, no, this is Burning Prospero. That was the, okay, this is why I wish I had a Kodost, or 3. It was the Betrayal of Calth. There we go, Betrayal of Calth. And so I have him. I have actually added something to him in that I added these claws to his mace to make it not a mace, because I don't like the mace. I also think this dude just kind of looks cool from afar. I also have a couple vehicles, and overall, my army list, as I've decided to build it, is 10 veteran Legion Tactical Marines. Leader has a power fist to fist people. 2 of them have the bolt guns, otherwise known as bolters. I have the quintessential heavy bolter. Bang, bang, bang. I then have a group of 15 generic Legion Tactical Marines. My 5 Terminators, 2 of which have the lightning claws, because claws on big, heavily armored dudes are cool. 1 of which has a sword and a heavy flamer, otherwise known as this big flamethrower, and he's pointing at the sky because that's how the armlet wanted to go on. And so I have Weapon Dude. This is the, I didn't want to pay the points for a big weapon, and so I bought a heavy weapon and left his basic sword on, because there's only 1 sword in the box. And then we have his friend, who have Combi Bolter, the double-barreled bolter you see there, and a Chain Fist, because who doesn't like sticking a high-powered chainsaw Robo Fist, right? That sounds like a good time. Sounds like a good time to me. And that's what I have for my stuff I'm using in the box. I then have the stuff that I have previously owned from Warhammer 40K, which is compatible. 1 Legion Predator, colored blue because I got it in a trade, or a sale on eBay, I think. 1 Legion, 1 Legion Rhino, again from that. And 1 Legion Land Raider, probably Proteus. I need to get the armaments from someone, but hey. Someone or somewhere, but hey. He's a pretty cool dude. He's a stabber. Not really, but he'll put in some work. My Terminator in him, so that should be. And that is what I am and then I think I also have 5 scouts that I left out of this box for some reason. That is what I will be bringing to game day tomorrow. So personally, I think that in that I'm playing, depending on your Legion, there's a lot of options you can go with this box. In my opinion, if you're going to use the Terminators, because they are Tartarus Terminators, they're best in melee. Tartarus Terminators are unique in that they do not have any negative to their melee abilities, unlike the other forms of Terminator, Cataphracti and Centurion? No. Indomitable. Indomitable? Whatever the other one is. The more classic 40K Terminator. The veterans among us will know what I'm talking about. Has the bonus of they all have negatives to their ability to melee, and as the veterans of us will know, that is that they cannot, they're too slow to advance on retreating troops. Not Tartarus, they removed that problem, and so they have the greatest advantage out of any Terminator in melee, which is good because Terminators are kind of a shock trooper unit, and so being good at melee is a good thing for them. So being able to run them as a melee squad is often not a bad plan, especially if you have a Land Raider either on hand from a different game, or if you plan on picking it up because you like the look. It is a great way to transport 5 of them. I did mixed claws and chain fists. Equally valid is power fists, like all power fists, all double lightning claw. You can do like the crazy melee build. There's 3 different heavy weapons. Heavy, one of them is not really heavy. There's the plasma blaster, at least in the box set. There is the heavy flamer, the autocannon, which is the large kind of long-range gun that I do not suggest putting on Tartarus Terminators, although you're free to do so, obviously. And the other is the plasma blaster, which has a chance to blow you up, but you're Terminators, so you don't really care. So however you design this squad of 5, the other thing I suggest is if you look at my leader here, he's got these like grenade, this kind of launcher thing on the top. That is a grenade launcher. That is a one-use gun that after firing allows the squad to count as they have grenades, which means that if you are charging through a piece of terrain to attack an enemy, you are not slowed by it, at least initiative, which I would explain if people needed a better explanation. I'm doing a very basic rundown right now. I would love to do an overall like teaching 40K/30K rule set, but for now, until someone asks a specific question, I will be going general. But it allows them to have that one big charge turn without needing to worry about getting outsped by other Marines, which is why Lightning Claws is not a bad option. Normally you go Power Fists because they'll be slow most of the time anyway, but with the option of taking grenades, you can very heavily speed that up. I'm sorry that I'm continuing to just make a fool of myself because I'm sitting here now in the quiet because everyone else pissed off. I think I'm probably the only, I think if I were to close my chat looking YouTube window right now, I'd probably be the only one here. So I'm actually going to do that because who cares? Is there still a viewer? I'm going to drop to 0. Let us see. If there is not, I'll open it back up and post in the chat and tell me who you are so I can talk. Being alone is kind of making me sound like a total idiot, probably. Although I do not know. Yep, okay, 0 viewers. Thought so. Just had to catch up. So, yep, I am currently in my lonesome. But there's always a VOD. There will be a VOD of this for people that want to check out the silly moments that did happen. Yeah, being your only viewer, your own only viewer is a little bit saddening. Wow. Suddenly more viewers. Hi, guys. When you guys catch up to this and can tell me you were there, please do post in the chat so I know who is here and who to say hi to. I do not know if I can check otherwise. I do not believe I can. So please post in chat and say hi. Wait, view active users. There are no active users. Okay. Well, I believe that's just because there's no one talking in the chat. So please go to the YouTube chat and talk and be hype. I can answer any questions you guys have about Prospero as a board game. I'm pretty sure the rule book is in here somewhere. Yep, the rule book is in here. So if you guys want answers on that, I can answer 40K, the 40K rule system, the 30K differences from the base 40K rule system, etc., ad infinitum. Or if someone wants to, again, pop in here with me and chat, there is always that option. Just send me a message and I will get you that link. This Google Hangout. Yeah. No, seriously, like, guys, like, whoever's in chat right now, just post. Just post anything. I'm paying attention. I'm like, what? Wait, there's one watching now. It's fallen. Everyone left. Not sure what's up with the randomly 2 people popped up. I mean, yeah, I'm just confused at this point, honestly. I mean, I can do silly things if I need. And show off some of the floor. What else can I show off that I have on me right now? Well, I can show off the. I forgot I do have some extra paint on me, and then I have this recently purchased Xerius Purple. So I actually do have paint for once that will surprise some of the viewers in post at this point who know me. There's also dice from the Prospero game, which is pretty hype. Hello?
Hey.
Hi.
What you doing?
Currently trying to podcast. I'm the only one watching myself, but hi.
Nobody's tuned in?
There were people tuned in, and then like 2 extra people turned in. I was like, hey guys, post in the chat so I know who you are and I can talk to you. And then they said nothing and left. I was confused. Zane. See, it's a mutual not knowing of names, so it's cool.
So you don't remember our names?
I couldn't join. I don't know.
We just told you our names last night, actually.
Taylor
Yeah.
D. Success.
Yeah, look at Z. I remember it now.
Okay, well, either way, you guys do, like, I literally posted the link to the stream in the group me.
Okay, we'll be.
Okay, cool. No, like if you guys want to join in at any point, they're like I'm gonna be streaming for a good little while probably.
So wait, no home wide world.
Currently just me, yeah. There were people who popped in on to get the hype up, but then
What
like
about the people who always stream with you, like the people you watch? Right?
yeah, Wednesdays they do, or they don't do Friday. This is like my personal stream.
Oh.
I did post to those groups where those guys show up, but there has not been any hype as of yet. I will actually post this somewhere else as well, I guess. I might as well take my post to other places. Let's see. Let us see, let us see, let us see, let us see. Still nothing in the chat. Because I'm the only one watching. Okay, let's go there. Let's share this somewhere else and hope I can get more people. Share to. Let us share to the general Zombie Planet group, I guess. Okay. Hopefully they're cool with me posting that. Just trying to get people to enjoy. Wait, what? The Ruby mom doesn't show in jump. That's funny. What else can I talk about? I mean, get cool paint. Loctite works well. And premature press snips that I'm using on GW models because I'm a scrub. Oh, that's kind of cool. Actually, I can show off some of this stuff from the Prospero box. Here is the fully painted GW artwork of all of the contents. There are the two characters that I no longer own. Something the Fell-Handed, aka the worst version of the already guy named the Fell-Handed, and Isaac Ariman, aka the dude who would later go on to screw everything up for his people. Some other nice art in here as well. Oh yeah, it's great Geiger Fell-Handed. Yeah, you can't really turn it upside down so I can help. It's Geiger, Geigor, Fell-Handed. Well, this might actually flip me. to fix the fact that my camera's backwards. And plenty of Legionnaires. Cool. Is there any cool artwork in the rules book? Let's see. Oh, yep. There's a close-up of the Loyalist bits. With the custodians there, who I also no longer own, and there's a Sister of Silence. These are all way better painted than I will ever be able to do, but hey, that's pretty cool. I think technically you could probably play this game one player with just the Space Wolves as the main characters, but hey. I'm sorry this is so boring. I'm not making enough of a fool of myself. If I could, I would. But sadly, that does require people to give me information on what to do. So if you guys have anything you want me to do right now, and my second viewer left. Damn it. I was hoping he would stay long enough for me to talk to. Maybe I can go convince people to come back in here. Oh, God, this is super boring. This is not a good... I'm not even viewing myself anymore? I've just lagged out and stopped being a viewer. Okay, I'm back. That's funny. I know this is a little bit of a derpy pilot, and a lot of people are going to be maybe not watching this one. But maybe is there anyone that we can get in here? Let's see. Who's online? Who's online that I can try to ask to come in here and be my co-host? Let's ask Alexis, because she was in here before, and maybe she can help actually make me probably look dumber. But you know what? I'm happy for the dumbness, because at least then it will be entertaining. Because right now I know that you guys are probably as bored as I am, because I did not prepare to be alone here. At least expected there to be a chat following. But I do have stuff. I can actually. This is kind of funny. The guys asked what this pitchfork thing would end up doing on stream on Wednesday, and so I might as well explain that this pitchforky thing, they assumed it like opened up like a claw, and while that is a good idea, it's actually more so used as a combination, almost axe, using that blunt end. If I had like I'd blade the axe if I could. And then this is like the tip of the axe that he uses to stab people. So it's something of a multi-purpose weapon / tool. No, she's busy. So then who else could I convince to come do things? Or do I finish it off after about an hour of mostly me just being boring, and I have my friends show up later? I mean, to be fair, there's not a lot I'm doing. There's not a lot I want to do, and I need to be awake for a lot longer than this to get up on time tomorrow. which sadly is super late. Wonder if any of them are online. What the shit? Does not look like anyone's around. Okay, now my Steam thing dropped. Let me see. Is pretty online. No one is online. Okay. Well, I'll keep it going for a little bit in case someone wants to pop in and hang out for a few moments, at least. I gotta go relive to count as a viewer, apparently. Or I just never count as a viewer for myself, and I'm just wrong. It's also possible. There was someone watching this all the time, and you never spoke up. I am sorry. Josh is doing stuff. Okay, the viewer's back, which makes me think it's still me. Fun of me. I wish I could show you guys this. Well, I think I'm going to try to shoot for an hour and a half, whether people show up or not. And if I can do that, cool. That will be a good, sizable stream that, oh, hey, we have another person. Oh, wait, it's probably Josh. Josh, if you are here, hello, hi. Thank you for tuning in at least while you're working. Maybe you can yeah, sorry, people are asking me questions about YouTubing and the fact that I actually have a YouTube channel. But if whoever is watching wants to post in the chat, if it is Josh, that will tell me. If it's someone else, that will also tell me if it's someone else. But I mean, yeah, hearing me ramble is a perfectly good thing to do with your extra time while you're trying to or paint models or whatever it is that you are doing in the hobby. I'm talking. Josh, if you want me to ask things, then say things for me to react to. Actually, it doesn't matter if you're in the chat or not. But hey, you know what? If you want me to talk, then don't just make fun of me for not talking when I am talking. Yeah. You know what? Here, because you're not tuned in. Let me show you. Let me show you, because you probably wouldn't have seen. This is how my Terminator turned. This is how my heavy weapon Terminator turned out. I have to actually check and make sure it's in line of sight. There. See that? That crazy flamethrower? That is what happens when you try to do the Terminators first. Also, all the heads are sunk into the mask bits because I didn't know how to put them in the heads. So these are a group of a little bit of wonky Terminators. Their heads are a bit inlaid in their armor. Facebook is not loading quickly, so. Okay, actually, I don't need to answer you in the thing. I need to know if you're actually watching so I can. Okay. First off, yes, I am wearing pants, so because I'm in the lounge. So if I was not wearing pants, that'd be weird. Secondarily, since you're watching, I can answer your question here. You asked, you going Custodes or Sisters, and my answer is, I sold those to get money to buy the box set. And then with that, I also traded the characters for, as you saw last night, I think, for Pitchfork Guy, who I created because I don't like power malls. Because I always find that people make their armor saves. And yes, he's very derpy termy. I've given up on the dream of the Zero Terminator list because I just don't have the funds to buy not box sets, and this box set came with Terminators. So, yeah. Yes, I did actually. I used the power for this. I used the power claws that came with the Terminator sprue because I don't have bits. If I had just had a sword, I would have just given him a polearm of some kind, a normal polearm. But because the only bladed weapons I had were chain weapons and these, I was like, you know what? How would it look if I put two lightning claws on the like bottom part of his mace, and it ended up looking pretty not bad. So it's not the best, but I'll write some fluff for it, and he'll have a cool kind of half-formed weapon. Also, Josh, since you have the YouTube open, do not be afraid to talk in the actual chat. I have my YouTube open, unlike what you guys do half of the time. So I will actually be able to see what you say in the YouTube chat and react to it. Also, if anyone else shows up, like people from my floor or anyone else from my local area who I have put the video out to, and hopefully they will show up at some point, they will be able to see your questions and won't be super confused while you're just talking to me on the Facebook instead. Well, as you probably know, my channel is obviously Rella6. You should probably be able to guess this, since that's the exact channel I use to talk to you guys in the chat during your podcast. But yes, my channel is youtube.com/Rella6. Currently, it's basically underused. I use it to stream and some really like 5% formed Let's Play content I did in my youth, where it was just like, I can't meet up for Let's Playing for long enough to do this. So some like the more recent stuff has been this, and more from the summer when I filled in for you guys a couple times in chats with the then Scattershot guys and some of the others. I think I think Rob Porter showed up at least once. I think Rob Porter showed up at least once. Maybe multiple times. It's mostly just been us talking, but I will be following. I will be hopefully doing a series of this stuff, Heresy in the 518, although I may also be branching out with War Machine content coming out soon. I'll probably be doing war gaming in the 518 in more generality, depending on who wants to show up. I know there's a big following for AOS around here. The 40K following has fallen off a little bit, although 30K is kind of resurging. The GW space game 40K itself will be resurging as much as 30K, and then AOS has had a following around here, and War Machine is getting a big following. So I will probably be I may be doing a little bit extra content depending on who I can pull in to hang out and do this podcast. But it's basically the idea is do what you guys do with your podcast here in the capital region, New York. Josh has actually posted in the chat, which is nice. Hopefully I can get other people to show up. Josh from TFL is in the chat. Go say hi. There. I have posted to people to come and say hi to you in the chat. Hopefully they will stick around to hear about my terrible explanations for how Prospero works. Also, Josh, if you know anyone who's online right now who would want to come and either watch or even hang out and make fun of me on the podcast, feel free to go tell them, hey, Zane needs someone to make him not an awkward, boring mess. Although, obviously, you also do not have to if that is not something that you want to do. You are free to make your own decisions. But obviously, if you would like, you may derp and mess with me as much as you want. Say mean things about me in the chat, and I will answer, and it shall be glorious. Honestly, I've just run out of other things to say, and I don't even know if you're still here because half the time I count my own listing counts as someone watching, and half the time it doesn't. So if you're still here, hi. If you're not, have a good day. Yeah, my plan is to go till 10:30. I started this at 9, so that gives me an hour and a half of streaming and kind of wasting time until I can reasonably feel comfortable going to bed and waking up at 11 to 12 a.m. So, yeah. What else is cool? You know what I want to kind of touch on, and Josh, if you are still in the chat, I don't think you are, based on the fact that the watching has not changed and you're offline on Facebook. Okay, if you're not here, then that's probably pointless. So hoping you'd still be here because I just thought of something to ask you, but that's fine. Content. I've kind of run out of content. Other stuff that is fun to talk about. I mean, I've got some cool Marines. I think I've showed most of them off at the beginning of the podcast, but yeah, that's about it. Yeah, I will say that the name is probably going to be in working in progress right now. This was a mostly Heresy-based cast, but obviously there will be probably general other wargaming things. So, And we've got some pretty well-known faces around here. So if anybody's up to hopping in from around here, there'll be some fun times had. That should be a good time. I know I'm talking to no one right now, but I have to attempt to continue to talk to no one because obviously there will be a VOD, as I've said multiple times. And I think people will be pulling that event where all of my floor mates popped up as a showing of things to come for this podcast, possibly. Secondary fun things to talk about. I guess there was one other thing I have not really shown off from the Prospero box set that I actually have open. There's some cards. There's these sweet kind of like cardstock things. Images that we got as previous events. There's also pins. I don't know if my pin's in here, but I did get a Thousand Suns pin because traders forever. And they also have these sweet transfers. Although, are these yeah, these are transfers. So these are kind of weird. Someone else was listening right now. I could ask them, but it's entirely possible. Okay, Josh is shutting down shop, so he'll have to go for a bit. But it's entirely possible that these, I think, go on almost like there's basically like a thing where you rub them onto like whatever you have, and it kind of like transfers from this onto the thing, kind of like a really complicated water tattoo, temporary tattoo. But it's less temporary and requires a lot more work and knowledge of how things go. This is specifically, obviously, as you can probably tell, a Space Wolf and Thousand Suns based. Space Wolves are in red and Thousand Suns are in white because you can't just have the same color insignia as the rest of your plate because it would be weird. Josh did happily comment on my link because fun times and him drawing people in. Yeah, the flames of heresy have come, and I will not let them die, not yet at least. So what else do I have to talk about until Josh returns home, which may extend the length of this cast by a bit? I can talk about some of the other fun marine options out there. What else comes on these sprues that I can talk about? There are definitely there are more weapon options. You can give your sergeants bolt pistols, plasma pistols, because who doesn't like shooting plasma like this shoddy McPitchfork here. There's a plasma gun, because those times when your Marines, when pistol whipping people with plasma just isn't enough. And the melta gun. And the melta gun is special because it's the closest thing we get to a disintegration ray outside of the armies with a disintegration ray. There's also fun things like chain swords. So here we have, actually I should probably show you guys off. We have the bolt pistol, the plasma pistol, the plasma gun, and the melta gun. And then we have some nice tassels, a power sword gladius, a chain sword that is actually meant to be held in the hand, and then a bunch of smaller chain swords for placement on the back of marine backpacks, as seen here. Why they are in two parts, we will never know. Probably, unless GW decides to do an insider or something, which they've never done. Here on this sprue, we have shoulder pads, bits of the body, and bolt guns. And people continue to use this floor as a way to get upstairs, despite the fact that there are separate stairs. It's always a good time. You know what it would be a good idea is, because my laptop is not taking the power deficit from running this well, I will be relocating quickly to grab my my charger, and then possibly relocating from the comfy couch that I have been on to somewhere else. So the viewer that is me is going to be annoyed for a moment as he moves. What? Don't tell me I lost the 10 card somehow. Okay. Going back to check on card stuff. Where did I leave the temp card? Did I leave it in my jacket pocket? You gotta tell Pretty to get in here. Let me close that for a moment. Just saw Chris Pretty like the post, and so I'm hoping he's watching. All the TFL guys are super cool. You should totally go check out their podcast. The Forgotten Legion, Horse Heresy, is a very cool group of guys. I'll be meeting with them in May, whenever Adepticon is. I think it's March, for some fun Heresy times, and also probably drinking, because it's the first time I'm going to drink amongst all these friends. I kill off my roommate to all one viewer who is myself. I'm podcasting and no one's around. So wait, I gotta move it. There we go. Oh, this light is so bad. Oh god, it's so contrasty in here. Sorry guys, it's dark and I gotta get the charger. But I also do not want to keep my roommate up past what I need, so I will be moving back to the lounge. Also, I don't think the light in my room is good enough to podcast in general. So, oh god, it is pitch black. Now into the light. And then my screen fixes itself, readjusting to the new light source. Actually, I can stay on the couch. Sweet. There is, I forgot there was a plug here. So let me just do this. Still only the one viewer, but that is fine. I am capable of waiting for more people to show up and have fun. There we go. You can gotta do this. Come on, Pretty's liking everything. He can pop in here. Is that no? Yeah, as far as I know, guys, the entrance link to the stream is still open. If it's not, please tell me somewhere. No, I have another watcher. Is it possible that this is Chris Pretty? If it is Chris Pretty, I'd love to hear that in the comments or just on Facebook if he requires telling me there. That's that post. No, the second viewer left right away. Seriously, people keep popping in and out without saying anything. Come on, guys. If you want to hang out, hang out. If you want to hang out, hang out, hang out. If you want to hang out, hang out, hang out. I can sing to fill the void because I'm bad, but hey, it makes me look like a dumb butt. And people like watching other people be dumb. I am tone deaf and should probably stop. That is Zane sings badly for your amusement. One first Friday in a row. That'll be a counter we have running every time I sing and dance for lack of anything else to do. You know what? I'm gonna pause the video. No, I did not mean to make the video go full screen. Oh God. There we go. Oh God. There we go. I'm actually gonna pause the video so that I stop being counted as a watcher, but I can still watch the chat if I'm not mistaken. If I can't, tell me. But if I can pause the video and still watch the chat, at that, oh yeah, I know I can. Now I'm at 0 viewers because I don't count. So now I will never be confused. If there are people, I will know. And once there are people in, we can have some fun. So let me see how far this cord reaches. Can I move over to a better position to show off my thing? To continue to show off my badly constructed models. Oh, they are beautiful models. Props to GW as per usual. When they say they are a models company, not a game company, I'm inclined to believe them sometimes with how much work happens. Okay, it's a little bit more awkward to get the lighting good, but I still can do this with my current charger position, which is nice. Which is a good deal. So there we go. I don't think there's anyone else on who could pop in. So with that in mind, I am still all alone. So when more people show up, I will continue to build some of my models. Let us see. What can I do next? Oh, I've got a bunch of armless Marines here. Kind of just holding them by stubs. As I was building all of their bodies at once, in case I needed to have any of them armless for use as plasma gunners later. I have not needed to do that yet, and can now begin work on their arms, and with it, their bolt guns. I would like to place the bolt guns on later, just to have them be a more complete look. That's all the other offending material. I'll need to watch here to actually see if anybody's popping up. If I see viewers, I'll go check the chat, but otherwise I will sit here and build. And hope that people have questions at some point, because that is part of the reason I'm here, is to answer. Oh, actually, you know, I can move the Marines out of my box and get the computer in an even better position. There we go. Now everybody can see me. Nice and good. So I'm going to be just using my Loctite with the bottom taken out so I can get at it like a toothpaste bottle to glue on some arms. This is liquid glue for the layman among us who are wondering how I do all of this, how I do all the fancy things with my building. It is through the infinite help of Loctite glue. I do not know what anyone else uses, but that is what has been best for me as so far, and as such I will likely continue to use it in the future. I will also be needing the bolt gun sprue. Yay, bolt guns. Because who doesn't love guns that shoot high power rocket-propelled grenades at things. Seriously, these things don't shoot normal ammo. They shoot high-caliber grenades. Also, someone just popped in a chat, so I will switch to the chat now. If you want to appear in chat and say who you are and say hi, I will say hi back and talk to you and not just be a boring shithead. So I know I am not the one considered watching because I was not, and I have not changed anything on the YouTube that would cause me to suddenly become it. Someone is having a time that is decidedly probably rough outside. There we go. Yeah, I mean, whoever it is that's watching right now, if you want to identify yourselves, that would be awesome. It's always good to know who's watching. But either way, oh, they left. Someone just keeps, I'm assuming it's someone from my floor that just keeps popping in and out. And if that is you, then please let me know so that I can at least call you out and say hi and say thank you for showing up. And actually, I will, oh, my phone's all the way up there. Allow me to finish gluing together this specimen and his arm, his bolter. That's going like that, I think. That's the way I glued it. I was hoping that bolter position was better. It is, in fact, second around. This one arm combo I just cannot figure out. There we go. I got it to stick. So moving over, I will have to kind of shift everything, grab my phone, and come back. Bang. I'll have to take a look and see who keeps popping in and out. Let us go to. Let's go to. I should there already. Hello. And who keeps popping in and out? Feel free to stick around. Seriously, if I'm that boring, just tell me and I'll do something interesting. It is not hard for me to do. It takes 5 minutes of me not being a butt. So if I am boring you, simply tell me, and I shall work to reconcile that and not be a boring shithead. Building Marines while I wait for people to talk in chat. And yeah, also that's true too. If you guys want me to do stuff, just tell me in the chat, and I will go over and do cool stuff with you. If you want me to talk about something specific, tell me and I can talk about that thing. If you want me to if you want to see a Marine with a weird arm configuration and you know that it's possible stuff, tell me and I'll make my best attempt and probably the rest of this glue to make it work. Just have me do, if you need entertainment, I am willing to provide it. And no one's here to hear that. I will say that once someone shows up again. Bolter Marine. And next one finished. Where's my arm sprue? There's my arm sprue. Spry, whatever it is. Heard it said multiple ways. This hand's gonna look a little bit flashy. One important thing to note is sharp snips are good because you want to leave as little flash as possible. Extra bits on the arms make it hard to glue. I can sing, I can dance, I can be a fool. Just tell me so I know. And then I can do it for your amusement. Or your unamusement if you find it groan-worthy and not amusing. I'm probably just going to shut up for like 5 seconds while I finish building this next one. Unless someone again shows up in chat. In which case, again, feel free. Speak to me. Do the speaky thing. Let me know that you are there. Once I know, I can interact with you. I'm only saying this when people aren't here, but hey, just in case, because I'm not checking the numbers at the moment. If and when you show up, say hi. It is much easier for me to say hi back if you say hi in chat or on a Facebook group or something, and you tell me your presence, because then I know who I'm talking to and can make jokes and say hello. I am right now, by the way, stalling for one Mr. Joshua De La Rosa and possibly one Mr. Chris Purdy. They are both working late tonight, but it should be a fun time. Once they show up, they might be my stable guests with, maybe they'll become stable members and I'll just be the Forgotten Legion North Edition. I am already a Forgotten Legion Legionnaire after all, as many of us are starting to become as I help to make sure their channel grows, because they're an awesome group of guys who deserve it a ton. Which Rickadoff just said, just liked the post. If you're liking the post and not coming to watch, don't do that. Come watch. It'll be fun. I swear, I am capable of being amusing. I swear. Just requires input from others, usually. I also have this, I'm starting to realize, wooden and metal. Are these plastic? It's like metal for sure. And like part of it's wood. Like very obviously painted wood. Weird. It's like a custom little, well-made custom Predator, but it's a little custom Predator that I have. It's got a las cannon turret. It's got some ultramarine decals that I have to get rid of, but it'll be a cool little autocannon plus las cannon Predator at some point. So there's a bunch of yelling. I do not know why. If I was more ballsy, I'd go find out, but then I might have to leave the stream, and there's a chance people show up while I'm gone, and then I'd feel terrible. And you don't want me to feel terrible. Who am I kidding? You guys want me to feel like a shit. It's funny. I understand. I, too, find my own negativity hilarious. Hello? Sure, I will mute my I was hoping some more floor mates would come in because I know they were found hilarious, but they did not show up. They were not able to come in and hang out with me, or they were just not flatmates, and so they ignored me. They ignored my call for fun. I'm going to tell the people from the floor. So I know I'm going past 10:30. I know I said 10:30 was going to be my cutoff time. I'm sorry, I keep wiping my nose. I know I said 10:30 would be my cutoff time, but to be honest, with people saying they might show up later, I'm kind of happy to hang out with myself and extend the VOD a little bit. If I want to make a compilation, this VOD might get cut down. Hang out in the lounge and on the stream. Feel free. You guys want some entertainment for this VOD and the length of it. Honestly, this is probably pretty normal for me. I'm just talking to myself, but I feel a bit more self-conscious because I know there's a chance that people will watch it later and they will feel like I am a huge dumb for doing this. But hey, everyone's got to be dumb sometime, right? I just happen to be dumb a lot of the time. Philosophy with Zane, because that's the thing. Oh. I'm not a philosophy major, but I mean, probably could be if I wanted to. I don't want to, but I mean, it's the thing. I will be running these any Friday I can, so don't feel shy if you have the time. Just trying to invite the guys. Pretty should never feel unwelcome. Pretty will always be welcome here. Those are some pretty cool Terminators. Just showed up in the Horse Heresy or the South Texas 30K Facebook group. Okay, I think I found the approximate right place for the hands and bolters, so that should be nice. Hello? I just continue to make things and hope people will enjoy them. I will be also, for anyone wondering, I will be planning on having a bat rep tomorrow, hopefully. Getting put out from a thing at my local store. It will be, if Josh does ever show up, I'll be pointing that out. I may tell him that I plan to go to bed by 11 or get off here by 11 if he does not show up before then. If he gives me an ETA. Good. Hi, do you want to come here and be on a podcast? Hi, hey, hi, bye. Okay, someone's gonna be in the left. Oh, they're coming back. It's time. They're There's no viewing, but you can be on the
Zay,
VOD.
I want to be on your podcast.
Okay.
I'll be on it.
Don't have to be that loud.
I wanna
will turn
be on
it so
your-
people can see- okay.
What up, podcast?
Take us
Coming
off.
Coming straight from SUNY Albany.
So many people.
Can you
I'm just
say-
gonna.
Can I say where we're from?
There we go. Everybody get a shot.
Oh, it sounds like it hurt.
There we go.
What up? Straight from SUNY Albany, bitch. We know how to turn up.
I don't yell either. Currently, this is tabletop games.
Tabletop games.
This is a podcast that no one but me is watching. So watch the VOD. You guys can see the VOD later, but it's live currently. But there is going to be a VOD, aka a replay, on YouTube, so you can go and find your own silliness. So that's cool.
Talk about it on the podcast.
Oh, currently I'm making a fool of myself because there's nothing to talk about and waiting for people to show up to talk to me and building Marines. So if you guys want to talk, hop into the chat and have some fun. Bye. I don't think my mic was off, right? Nope, my mic was totally on. That is cool. I don't believe we have any viewers now. Nope. More people did just show up. If anyone ends up watching in post, I feel like this is not the last time. It is not the first time, and nor will it be the last that people randomly interrupt me in the middle of a podcast. But that may be a staple that people come to enjoy. Let me actually message Josh real quick because this should be funny. Because telling Josh that he missed like the one thing he'd come to see is funny. Although I guess this is not the one thing you'd come to see, but it's like me and Josh can always probably make fun of each other. And they've asked me about the college girls previously and the college titties, so I might as well tell him that he missed the college titties. Although I do suppose said college girls will not like themselves being called college titties, but let's be honest. If you guys actually watch DFL, you know they say a lot worse. These are not nice people, generally speaking. These guys are not good at their job. They wouldn't be if their job was being good, if their job was being polite. Thankfully, their job is the exact opposite, and so they're actually quite good at it. So, again, I will be going here for another little bit. I know this is super boring, and there will probably be in the VOD many skipped parts of this where nothing happens. But I have a viewer. Maybe it's someone from that squad of college girls. If the college girl squad is here, or if it's Josh heeding my call, then certainly speak up in the chat. There's a YouTube chat for a reason. There's also group me's and Facebooks, depending on who it is that's in the chat. So please reach out to me, talk to me, tell me what you want to see. If you want to see me dance, if you want to see me invite more people on, etc., ad infinitum. It's always good to know what your audience wants, especially when you have no idea what you're doing, like I do. Who has no idea what they're doing and just wants some audience participation? This guy. I still do not see anything happening in the chat. I will go live just in case that is a requirement for me to see the chat. I don't think it is, but just in case I have done it. I opened up Edge by accident. Now I have some more Marines. is pretty, telling me, cool, this is possibly pretty. I was also just finished more. Oh, I forgot to put the backpacks on the Marines. Mistake that I shall now rectify. But there are more Marines to show off as I build them. Again, I am attempting to finish enough to run a 1,500 point game tomorrow, if not more. But the 1,500 is what I'm shooting for. That's the only thing I think I can actually transport, along with trying to transport War Machine materials, because I'm also attempting to gear up for the War Machine Adepticon. Again, for the person who is here right now watching, actually that might just be me. The person might have left. I'm not sure if I counted as a viewer anymore. But knowing that nothing happened in chat, I will stop myself so I know. But should update to tell me. But if there was someone else here and they are enjoying it, if there is someone else here, I will tell you that you can always go and not only talk in the chat, but if you want to be on the podcast, obviously tell me. Whoever has come out tonight, saying kind of proactively, thank you for coming out. Everyone who kind of showed up. Obviously, I'm going to say thank you now in case I forget later. Josh, when he comes on. Honestly, guys, right now, for all of you who are kind of still here by this point and have not either left to go wait for Josh or left to go to sleep or are skipping ahead to the point where Josh shows up, assuming he does, thank you for sticking with my lazy, incompetent, unfunny ass. I try to make a pun, but at this point, I'm not even sure I have enough material. So I'm going to be able to make a Space Marine pun. What's the Space Marine pun? I'm putting this, the way I'm putting these together, you'd think I'm a marine biologist. There, good. That's your shitty dad pun for the night. All the dad joke and shitty pun fans out there, rejoice. I've acknowledged you and answers your prayers. I'm giving you the dad pun for the night. What else do I got? Well, they are Mark III, so I guess you could say they're really how easy these are to put together. It's really marking me happy. Get it? Because they're decided on Mark, and none of this is funny. I am not a funny person, and it is good that you guys understand that now before you get misconceptions in your brains. I did say I'd make myself look like an idiot, and I think at this point I have done a good job of it. So I'm currently just snipping out the rest of the backpacks for these three, which I'm going to have to just probably stay up late. Oh, hi, one viewer. Before you go away, I want to say thank you for coming here, even if you don't stay long. I want to express my gratitude to everyone who shows up, even for a little bit. If you do decide to stay a while, post in the chat. Let me know you're here. Let me know who you are. Let me grace you with a named call out so that you can look back on the VOD and be happy that you were acknowledged and thanked. And possibly if you live with me, come allow me to thank you in person at some point. And if you don't, and either way, if you want to jump in and have fun, either go to one of the group chats in which I posted the link to the stream, or just come say hi. It's perfectly fine. You can come say hi if you need. / want to do so. And I do mean you can come say hi and thank, ooh, 2 viewers. Well, thank both of you. Oh, shit. Sweetie, big sweetie. Hello there, sir. Is this the Swede? Has the Swede come? If so, hello. There are apparently 2 people watching, so you and one other anonymous viewer who I think keeps popping in and out. But I'm very glad to have you. If you want to speak either hop into the actual Google Hangout. I know I posted a link in a couple places if you want to go check that out. Or you can just kind of say stuff in chat, and I will answer. And it is indeed, you are indeed the Swede. I do not remember. I need to go check what your full name is, or have you tell it to me. But yes, you are one of the friendly neighborhood. You are the friendly neighborhood Swede that the TFO guys, us TFO guys, know and love. Us TFL fans know and love. And dead the Swede. I'm just gluing together some Prospero Marines. So, if you have anything you want to talk about with Prospero, obviously pop it down in the chat. That should be fun. I know that chat's a little bit behind, so I'll be answering your questions a moment or two late. I have some cool stuff. Like I don't know if you saw it on the podcast on Wednesday, but I have this slightly modified Betrayal at Calth guy who has a lightning claw pitchfork thing that is pretty cool. Some people aren't into it. I know that Chris Pretty said that he was not into the design, but I like it personally. It's also the best I had because I don't like power mauls and wanted to have something that wasn't a power maul. I also have Attack the Sky Terminator, aka dude who I put his flamethrower pointing up for some reason, and so he is the heavy flamer power sword Terminator who's meant to get out of Land Raider first and then die to Overwatch. Or if he gets in, just be a cheap wound and also heavy flamer to clear out chaff. I have my favorite of my sergeants. Come and have a go if you think you're odd enough. Iron within, bitch. Iron within, iron without. He's got that gesture going on. Or he's like talking to a crowd. Either way, I mean, he's a pretty cool dude either way, so I'm pretty happy. I do not know if Swede, you are still here, or if someone else is, but if you have any suggestions for things that I can kind of mess around with, I'm just building a bunch of Bolter Marines right now. That one's top half fell off his bottom half. Well, here's the top half of a Marine. I can't really reach down to get the bottom half right, can I? Oh, God. I did it. I've succeeded. Where all those have failed. Okay. Yeah, I have no idea. Oh. Okay, there are no longer any concurrent viewers, so it looks like Swede was just able to pop in for a moment. So thank you for showing up, Swede. That was a nice intrusion from you. Hope to see you again another week. I don't know, maybe you're trying to hop into the live chat. I'm not sure if the link is still the same. Hopefully. Links. Where's the links button? There's the YouTube page, and there's the video embed. Oh, that's kind of cool. Okay, so I don't have to go to my own YouTube to find it. That's good. Okay. I've run out of viewers, but I will continue to be here. I think Josh did say he was going to show up at some point. Hopefully that is not me being yelled at for posting this stream link. Possibly it is. So I don't know if there's anyone around right now, but I can tell you for later, tomorrow, today being November 4th, November 5th, there is a all-day gaming charity event going on at my local hobby shop, Zombie Planet. It's kind of a big deal. It's why I'm kind of trying to rush to finish all my Marines. We'll do this podcast, and it's kind of it's a big event that's going on. That's kind of it's going to be pretty exciting. There's not just wargaming. There's also board gaming, and I think there's going to be probably some Magic players showing up, if I had to guess. Maybe some like Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG players. Surprise me in the slightest, to be perfectly frank. And yeah, it should be a good time. Hell of a good time. And it's for charity, so you know who complains? Who complains about charity? Not me. I'm pretty sure I was playing those while not live, so I don't think this will change anything, but allow me to make sure my video goes live and see if that changes any of the things that are going on. No. My thing may have crashed for a moment, but it looks to have no longer crashed. Is it still? Nope. I am good. Good. That's a good thing. It's important to not be dirt in the middle of working. Actually, you know, there's probably also going to be some other people working. That's amazing. What else do I do? Oh, one more viewer. Yeah, one viewer. Hi. I don't know if you're a person who keeps popping in and out, and if you are, please tell me so that I know and can say hi and can call you out. Or if it's Swede and he had to just go for a moment and is now back, tell me. Heck, just tell me who you are, please. I want to be able to say hi to whoever it is. I can do a silly dance for you. It'll be cool. Raise the roof. Am I right? I am a very silly man, but I will be trying to watch the thing. Watch the chat. I feel like my thing is. Oh wait, the one watcher's me. Never mind. I'm sad now. Just remember, the one watcher is going to be me. I'm going to pause this and no longer be the watcher. Although it did look like it was going a little bit faster than I expected it to. Oh well, that was my fault for getting hype. Yeah, the moment when you mistake an actual watcher yourself for an actual viewer is a sad moment. But hey, that's just a theory, not a game theory. I could talk about some games. I mean, talking about some theory stuff, I think for those of you probably watching this at home at some point, and I'm actually going to... Oh, wait, there is still someone watching. It has not edited me to no longer be watching yet. So it's possible there's still someone here, and if there is, and I mistook you for me, cool. It means my YouTube screwed up and wasn't having me watch myself. If it's true, then hi. Thank you for showing up if you are a person. Or if someone showed up afterward in the interim and that is why there's still a person, that'd be cool. No, it was in fact me, or the other person left. Either way, we are now at 0 viewers, and I continue to feel bad for whoever's trying to watch the VOD. Although, I suppose this will be a good chance for me to check my own psychology after watching 2+ hours of myself ramble with intermittent showings of other people. Yeah, this is just like me ranting a little bit ranty, I guess you could say, because it's just me talking to myself the whole time. But hey, sometimes you just gotta get on screen and feel good about yourself. I'm gonna put together another Marine now. If you all do not mind, I do kind of need a bunch of Marines finished for tomorrow, so that is my current plan. Need a bunch of bolter Marines because I'm gonna bolter some people in the face. There's gonna be bolters to be had. Honestly, I'm probably gonna shut up for a bit, real quick, and assume that whoever is watching this has skipped ahead, or more people will show up. But until someone else shows up, I'm probably just gonna assume that you've skipped ahead to whenever something exciting happens. I'll probably try to add timestamps to the VOD if I can find them, and if I have time. But maybe I won't. Maybe I'll leave this in pristine, unwatchable condition. Yep, there's the drunk brigade. The drunk girls brigade has begun shouting. If they run it again, maybe that's an exciting moment to watch in the VOD. You know? It's always fun to see crazy people doing crazy things, I guess. I mean, probably. That's probably something people enjoy doing. I don't know. I'm not a, actually, I'm a psych major. I probably should be better at knowing people, but hey, you do you, fam. It's a personal preference thing whether you'll enjoy these crazy people doing their crazy things. Are you guys I don't know if I want to go away for a moment, but I think someone might need help. Well, there's other people with them. They might be fine. Hopefully they just decide to go to sleep soon. Of course, I don't think I am capable of stopping them from their current tirade either way, so. Continuing to be minorly quiet while I wait for Josh to show up. And again, I can continue to use this as a form of self-reflection, let's say. Seeing this as this is basically Zane Talks to Himself, the podcast. hopefully this is going to be exciting for some people. Let's see if we can try to calm the storm a little bit. I'm going to head over real quick and see what they're doing, and then I'll be back. Sorry for that little lack of me being on screen, although it probably was no different from me being on screen. And again, I'm assuming most of you have either stopped watching. This may have been, honestly, this VOD might get taken down if nothing exciting happens, and I might just go in, grab the clips, or save the video, grab the clips I want, and then hide it as the shameful pilot episode that no one ever sees. But the people who were there originally. Someone showed up during the time that I was gone. I'm sorry that I missed you. It does not look like it. Although, if it did happen, that is a thing. They just Oh, my mic was off. I forgot to turn it back on. You guys have been listening in silence while I moved my mouth. Hi. Sorry. This makes me look like even big. You know what? I said I'm an idiot of myself during this podcast, and that is the moment. I have officially made an idiot of myself. Good job, me. I shall return. Good. There's still no one here. I mean, I will continue to work until such time that you guys get bored of me. Or really, such time that I get bored of myself because there's no one here. You've all gotten bored already. I would have been done an hour ago if that were the case, but hey. I may also be moving to take a position on the door and stop people from doing something that is currently outside of what they are supposed to be doing based on what others have said. Yep, there's not even anything good on YouTube. I am my own entertainment. Isn't that fun? My own stupidity is entertainment for me and others. I'm kind of okay with that.
So nice, thank you. I've been going to the actually. Bye, Dave. I really do.
Hi.
Hi,
Not bad.
are you bothering you?
No, I was gonna go. I have nothing else to do on the stream, so I was gonna have people say hi. I was gonna have people say hi. AKA no, unless you guys watch the VOD. Which, if you guys watch the VOD, cool. This has been a really boring VOD. I've been on for literally 3 hours, and it's been nothing but me sitting in a room talking. 2 hours? 2 hours, sorry.
Wait, that's fun though.
9 to 11. 10.
We should do a performance, the Power Rangers song.
See, I totally would if my computer wouldn't like A. B, there's no one, if people were watching, I'm waiting to, there's someone else who said he might be on. I'm waiting to see if he's going to be or not before I shut down the stream.
I thought with 2 hours, we just shut it down.
Nah, not if he's going to come on. He's one of the guys from the other podcast, and I want to talk to him, so I'm waiting. No, I just have him on the Facebooks. On the Facebooks, I have him. So I'm waiting for him to send me a message.
There's a lot of people in there.
Possibly.
Bother them.
Like, don't bother them. But like,
I mean, But like,
be on your podcast.
you think?
Yeah, tell me.
I also am just scared to go in there right now, but yeah, I'll continue hanging out and being. This will be the pilot episode that nobody sees, right? And like when I'm starting a weekly thing on Fridays. Which, by the way, if you want to hang out on Fridays and be on a podcast, that's open.
Okay.
Well, I hope talking to those people was fun for those of you who are watching the VOD. I don't think there is anybody at this point. Again, I'd assume that a large part of this VOD is being skipped over at some point. Although, if Josh is able to make it, I might just do a hey, gonna shut it down around 11:45. If you show up before then I'll. Talk to you. So I'm happy to sit here and make more of a fool of myself. Because I haven't done enough of that already, right, stream? Right? 0 people in the stream. I don't even know whoever popping in and out. Again, I gotta say thanks to you. Whoever that was, you're a cool dude. It may have also been that's me. I don't know if I still have it open on my phone. I could explain it. My phone just keeps like turning it on and off while it's in a closed mode. Becca Campbell. Oh shit. Apparently someone found my student ID, so that's pretty cool. Well, that's pretty hype. That's pretty cool. I lost it. I have this shitty temp now, which no one will get to see the VOD, but hey, it says Dane it. I lost my card, which is kind of funny. I appreciate the pun. I'm a proprietor of puns. Okay, time to work on this again. Let's go, stream. Stream to the rescue. Don't let people do something they will regret.
Are you bitch me, motherfucker? No. We know what you were like. I wasn't there. Hi.